Good morning and welcome to the daily reading, which is going to cover the full weekend, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. And I have discovered new technology on my phone. I expect you all knew how to do this, but I'm completely new. I just found this dual recording mode. So you can see the card, you can see me. So hello everybody. Today I'm using the Shamans Dream Oracle again. It just seems to be calling out at the moment. The imagery, more than anything, seems to be really connecting with the current energy. So I have chosen 3 cards for the next 3 days. If I just move this guidebook, if I can do it without things falling over, yes I can, we reveal Friday's card, which is skywriting and the fates. So I will read from the guidebook, and when I need to bring things in that come through from my higher self, which is called the 9, I will do. So the fates, that which we cannot change, and non-judgment. It is written in the sky that you have a destiny. You are being invited to explore certain aspects of life unique to you and you alone. That doesn't mean that your path will be easy. It doesn't mean it will be paved with gold or littered with diamonds, nor does this predict that your journey will be treacherous. Neither one or the other. It is just your path, with parts that cannot be changed and must be radically accepted as they are. Now, why can't we change them if we have free will? Why are some things fated to be? Well, it's to do with what we've chosen to experience in this lifetime before we came into the human body, what we wanted as a soul to experience. And so you have to think, if I chose to experience this, I must have done it for a really good reason. Now, don't go down the heavy karma route of thinking I've done it so that I will rid my soul of some karma so that going forward into other lifetimes it will be easier. That isn't how it works. You have done it to experience joy in some way. Now, doesn't that change things? If you look at a situation that you're in that you do not seem to be able to escape from, it's because you're not meant to escape from it. You're meant to find the joy and the treasure within it. You're meant to change your perspective on how you are viewing it, how you are reacting to it, what you are expecting from it. In this way, whatever you are faced with, every single aspect of your life is perfect in its imperfection. Imperfection and perfection are just perspectives. Not good or bad, neither in flow nor blocked, neither this nor that. See your life as a series of opportunities rather than an obstacle course. Once you master the skill of non-judgment, you open to the power of curiosity, unencumbered by the burdens of yesterday's fear as you look ahead into the potential of the future. Yes, you still need to be brave. It takes bravery to accept and to look at things from a perspective you've never looked at them before. It takes bravery to face up to your fears and see them as just another perspective that you have gained through the stories you have told yourself because of the way that you have reacted in life. So now your brain keeps repeating the patterns and the stories. But stories can be ended, and new stories can be made. You are the creator. Right now, you are facing a critical moment in time with an opportunity to meet your fate. A choice point where you expand your influence and your capacity for abundance, love, and purposeful action. Now is the moment to leap into it. Whether it be a heart connection, a call to creativity, or a new identity in your work or another area of your life, with all your heart and soul. If you're going to go for something, go for it. Don't only half go for it. Don't only quarter go for it. Don't sit on the edge and think about going for it. Just go for it. If it goes wrong and it's not the right path, then you can go on, you can try something else. You have the choice. You have the free will. Your success is surely written in the stars. In order to bring your destiny to fruition, you must jump into the adventure with both feet and do your part. So, interesting card there for Friday. Let's look at Saturday, and I will just swap them over. And we'll have Saturday there. So Saturday, we've gone from taking the leap today into looking at what is fated for us, looking at what we cannot change. And it might be that we cannot change something because it isn't ours to change. We have to come to terms with living with other people's choices as well as our own. And we cannot change somebody else's course of action or choices in any way. That isn't our job. Our job is to make sure our perspective is clear and we are living from a state of love and joy. So, once we've done that, it's like taking that first breath. You have a complete beginner's mind because you've never been to this space before. You've never had this perspective on life before. You're starting afresh and anew, and it's exciting, and you can be really curious. So a fresh start and renewed curiosity, natural trust, and a beginner's mind. When the first breath card comes, it's time to leave all those old stories and tales behind because you have arrived. Take a deep breath and another. Breath is so important. There's nothing else you need to do but take in this new world that is revealing itself around you and trust your natural curiosity. There's no need to dwell on how difficult the journey has been. Leave the past behind, or how tight the passage to get to where you are now. Just take it all in and experience the awe and wonder of your arrival at this destination. Changing your perspective even the tiniest bit can suddenly make life look so different. Even if you're still in a familiar place that you have come to many times before, try to experience it as if for the first time, for you are renewed and the old you is no longer your concern. You don't have to keep bringing up that old story. Don't keep reliving it. You've just changed your world by thinking and seeing and perceiving differently. Your whole reality has changed, and so what was belonged to an old reality. What will become depends on what you do now. Practice the beginner's mind, not labelling or naming what you see and experience. That situation that was so difficult only a few days ago, just be with it and breathe and let it go. Let it just go on every out breath. You have already gone beyond it. It's not there anymore. Even if your brain is still telling you it's there. Look to your heart. You have overcome and resolved the issues, even if no one else realises this yet. Soon enough they will, as you move on and pull them along with you. Do not squander the power of the first breath, giving the old narrative mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Use it for new beginnings, to animate a world you can play and create in. Do not underestimate the power of your breath and the magic of the words that come out of your mouth, the words you think in your mind. Make sure that they are the words that are creating the reality that you want, not what you think you should have, not what others think you should have, the one that you want, the one that fills your heart with joy. So let's see what we have for Sunday. I'll just swap the cards over. And Sunday's card is Dragon's Hoard. So we've accepted our fates and changed our perspective. We've taken our first breath with our beginner's mind, seeing this whole new reality that we didn't even know was there. And now on Sunday, we have before us this dragon's hoard, this hoard of riches and treasures and wisdom and memories that have always been there. But it's only because we changed our perspective that we have noticed them, and that the dragon has given us the key to unlock the door to access them. Notice that Saturday was 21, Sunday is 12, both 3 days, both days of creative, real creativity, the divine feminine in action. So this card is about protecting the future, your legacy and true riches. In the dragon's hoard, jewels and precious objects scatter the ground, while ancient scrolls inscribed with the wisdom teachings lie within your reach. This is a rich opportunity, and you can fill your satchel with the treasures you like best. Take the gifts offered you and dedicate them to the well-being of all, beginning with your own. But beware that all that glitters is not gold. Select the precious treasures that will further your spiritual growth, that will further your deep-rooted joy, and avoid the shiny objects that are empty of real value. Know that the hoard doesn't belong to you, it belongs to your grandchildren. What is the inheritance that you wish to leave for tomorrow? Do you wish to leave a big house, a flashy car? Or do you wish to leave happiness, joy, creativity, wisdom? Or do you wish to leave a balance of both? What seeds are you planting that you will harvest in your old age when you are weary? What seeds will bear fruit after you are no longer here? The dragon guards the legacy of the future. All who come empty-handed or to fill only their own pockets with gold lie in a dusty heap of bones. But you have been allowed entrance by virtue of your kindness, of your spiritual practice, or of sheer luck. Consider as well that your present, this moment, is the future to the dragon. That's something to really think about. This present moment is the future to the dragon. This present moment is also your future, because this is where you seed your future and that of generations to come. You may be the one we have all been waiting for, so do not hesitate to take what bequest has been reserved for you since the beginning of time. This is the time to be bold. Do not delay or overthink. Remember to bring an offering for the dragon, lest it believe you are its lunch. A simple prayer will do. Just be grateful. Just anything that you find in your dragon's hoard. It may be memories that you have had locked up until the time when your perception changed enough for you to understand them, for you to be at a vibration where you could access them and make use of them in your everyday life. Really just feel gratitude for that, because it's been waiting there all this time for you. That is the greatest treasure, to unlock your own connection to that source energy, to your own soul matrix, where so much wisdom lies, where your own Akash lies, your own storage space of memory, of lifetimes past, of lifetimes future, because time is all happening now. Everything is not even stacked one on top of the other, it's all in the same place. Every dimension is in the same place. When I go off on my interdimensional travels with my dragons, I don't go off to some other place. I go off to some place that's in the same space. I am just accessing it because my vibration and my frequency is at a level where I can. So there will be places I haven't explored yet because my frequency isn't there. So I cannot open those portals. But every portal I go through, even though it feels like a journey, is all in this same space. Everything you need is in this space now. Everything you do now creates your reality and creates what we think of as future. Everything that you have done in the past is no longer relevant. As you feel it seeping up that past into your everyday life as emotion or as thought processes, beliefs, start taking time to notice them and notice where they're rooted, what they're rooted in, and realise that that's been and gone. It might have been with a person that's no longer in your life. It might have been with a job that you're no longer in. It might have been a house that you don't live in any longer. Whatever it is, isn't relevant now. So all those stories that are coming up that are rooted in that past place are really just that. They're just stories. They're just an energy that you can now end. And you can end them simply. You can think, okay, how would I like that story to have ended? It didn't end in the way I wanted, and so it's still going on. Stories only end if they end in the way you want them to, if they end with a happy ending, and you can make that happen right now. Go ahead and do it. You have a full weekend of amazing magical energy. You can change your perception today. You can go into tomorrow with this beautiful beginner's mind and take your first breath. When you wake up tomorrow morning, take that first breath in a new reality, one that you created, afresh and new, because you are that powerful. And Sunday, after getting used to being in this beautiful new reality, on Sunday, you will notice the treasures. You will begin that journey of discovering the dragon's hoard. Have a beautiful weekend. Keep coming back to the video. I will put little time slots in the description below so that you can come back each day and go straight to the card for the day, if that's what you want to do. If you would like a reading with these cards or with any card deck that I have, you can go to my website, kirsteniverts.com. All the links are in the description below the video. You can choose live Zoom services and have a live reading with me that is recorded so you can re-watch it over and over again. I will soon be offering as well, hopefully, fingers crossed, this is going to come off, conversations with the Nine. At the moment, if people have a reading with the Nine, it's written, because usually my channeling comes through writing, which is a big passion of mine. But more and more I'm getting the perception change, you could say, of being able to talk the Nine, because they do come up in conversation. When I'm talking to somebody that needs information, they do come in and they do come through. And so I will soon be offering, hopefully, conversations with the Nine where we sit and talk and you ask questions of the Nine in real time. So that's going to be something that I'm going to be practicing so that I can bring it to you. So keep an eye out on that on my website. I'm going to go now. I'm going to leave you to think. I'm going to leave you to look at the perceptions that you are holding on to, and how by just changing something so tiny, you can change your whole reality and you can recreate something new, something that is far more empowering, something that is far more fun, something that is far more you. I love you all. Thank you for watching. Have a beautiful day.